Whoa, we're back. We're dual streaming tonight, trying something new. I am Tim Stock, Tim Possible, the show where nothing is impossible. And we are joined by a very special guest, Dan the Law, well, co hosting tonight with me. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Welcome to Inside the Booth, everybody. This is
Hey!
Dan the Law Arena, and we are doing something special tonight with, obviously, Tim Possible, wherever he went.
I'm back, baby.
We are double streaming. Yeah, this is cool. This is a lot of fun. I have no idea what we're doing, but I think it'll be good.
Yep. And then we do have amazing guests backstage.
Yes, we
Fulcrum
do.
Entertainment, baby. Gilbert.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here. And yeah, let's do this. I'm happy to be talking about not one, but two Star Wars shows this week.
That's right.
Yeah, man. My trigger word, you can only have more Star Wars.
More!
Exactly.
So yeah, well, what are we calling this collaboration? The Booth of Tims?
Yeah,
is that what we're doing? It's kind of like the what'd you call it?
The Knights of Ren.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Knights of Ren, the Booth of Tims. So yeah, that's fun. So obviously we're going to be talking about the Bad Batch, the first half of this beautiful stream, and we will go through some of the categories that Inside the Booth usually goes through. The first one will be the plot, and since it's episode, which one's this? 11. Season 2, episode 11 of the Bad Batch. So episode 11. Yeah, I guess the plot would be basically the Bad Batch people getting together and I forget the lady's name, the green lady that tells them, and she tells them to go do this job of some sort, and then
on Mount Tannis.
Yep, and apparently they have to go through a broken down spaceship that's, I guess, infested with a monster. And it's like broken loose, and I don't know, they filmed it quite kind of like a horror style type movie, it wasn't filmed, obviously it's cartoon, but just the way they did.
No, it wasn't, Dan. It's real. It's real.
It was real to me. It's live action. That's it. So yeah, I guess that's basically the plot, and then they just had to capture it or something, and then what's it, the
Empire?
Yeah, I guess the Empire, because is it still the Empire? I forget.
Oh no, the Empire. Yeah, no, that's the Empire.
Yeah, okay. And then they capture it instead, and then that's basically the end of it. I mean, it was kind of short and sweet. But I do remember that monster thing in the Clone Wars. I watched that. I actually have been rewatching the Clone Wars, and I saw that episode like 2 days before the Bad Batch came out. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, I know exactly where this monster came from. So that's interesting how, because Emperor Palpatine wanted to clone it because it had armor that lightsabers could not penetrate. So, and then now here in the Bad Batch, it's cloned, obviously, or something, because it's like a baby thing. And then obviously when it eats the energy, it grows bigger. And then, and that's the plot, I guess. And then we usually give for Inside the Booth, we give like point system. So after we do the plot, we talk about it, and then we either give it a point if we like it, or we don't if we don't like it. And that would be each individual. So tonight it would be, I guess, 15 points altogether, excluding the allegory, because there really is no allegory in this cartoon. So
Do we want to kind of say hey to the chat real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead if you want to.
Yep. What's up, Mr. Brown? He's off to bed. Thanks for stopping by. Kathy, Darth Versus is here. Kathy, you're second this time. You're second. Not this time. Thank you for being here, though. Blade Whoop, hello there. General Kenobi. Miss Canola Squash. Good evening, everyone.
What's
sorry
up?
I mispronounced it. I see her on a lot of streams and her husband.
Yep. They do a fabulous job over there.
Yep. Pretty cool
Lemon
people.
pie.
Lemon pie. What's up?
What's up, lemon pie?
Let's see. Hail. Hey KG, how's it going? And hell, that everyone's saying hey to each other. All right, back to the show.
Sweet. All right. So, what did you guys think of that plot? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
Tim, you go ahead and go first.
I liked it. To me, it had like that kind of alien vibe to it. Just when they got to the ship, I was definitely digging that vibe. It's a little darker tone. Like this is beautifully shot. Like when you see the ship kind of crashing from space, I think it looks real nice. But as far as the plot, I thought it was actually pretty good. And it's like having kind of callbacks to the Clone Wars. Like we saw the Zilla Beast before. And now they're like messing with it to use it as like an ultimate weapon because these plans were, distilled before Palpatine was even, Emperor Palpatine. So I did like that, and I liked it where it leaves us at the end because now they have to contact. They sent out intel to Rex. So I thought the plot was pretty good. I thought it was a lot.
Yeah, it's
last week, so
definitely nice to see that they're going to extend it on to another episode because these last episodes they've been kind of like its own episodes of things like
filler, fillers.
like an A-team style filming, just like throw it together.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I've been enjoying this season so far. Like, I'll admit a couple of episodes have been filler, but I think it's been all right. And this episode especially has been like, oh my god, I think this is like the first one that I would actually well, that's not necessarily true, but I think this is like one of the ones like one of like maybe three or four episodes that I would absolutely call a banger. Like this thing was awesome. Like seeing the Zillo Beast, seeing all the what's it called, the Republic Commando or the Republic and now I guess Imperial Commandos.
Like Clone Commando, right?
That was just really cool to me.
Yeah, that was cool in the beginning, with the guy with the stick and the electrical staff there. That was cool. I do like that costume. That's one of the better ones, I think.
Oh yeah. So you're saying it's like definitely a step up from last week. Like last week's wasn't bad, but this was more so like main story instead of filler. I felt like this really got the ball rolling for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I would definitely say it feels like it's building up to like you said earlier. It definitely feels like they're building up to something for the finale with the Zillo Beast and with what they're doing here. Like I definitely can feel that.
Yeah.
No way, that's not Tim. It's Adam Driver, Sketchy Guys in Nevada. Thanks for being here.
What's up, Sketchy Guy?
I can't confirm. What's up, Melvin?
Oh, we had a blast on our last Tuesday show. Sketchy Guy was on the panel, so that was fun.
Very nice.
Yeah. And all right, so next will be acting. Obviously it's voice acting and stuff, and I think it's basically the same as all the other episodes. I think they do a pretty good job.
Yeah. I mean, it's D. Bradley Baker doing like 6 different voices, or like 4 or 5 different voices, all
right.
So like,
right. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, you get a few different guys here and there.
Dude, there was a one part like I think it was good voice acting, or just like Omega and the animation on her face, just like she was in like despair or like bamboozled or whatever. I'm just throwing terms out there now, but like just the look on her face, she's like, "Oh, it 8 people." Like there was a little small snippet, and just like it was just funny.
Right? Yeah. Like she didn't know that monsters eat people, I guess.
Yeah.
So would we give acting?
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Would we give acting a point? in your cases?
I don't know if I would give acting again. It's because it's only one guy. I'm like, I don't know if necessarily I can give it a point, but like if nothing else, I did enjoy like Omega's reaction to it, or probably the best reaction of the episode was when all of them are all like horrified and Tech is like fascinating. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like that was probably the best part for me. So if nothing else, I give that like half a point. Maybe.
Okay. Nice.
I'll give it a point.
Yeah. I'll just I'll just default to a point myself, just because it's a Bad Batch. It's decent. All right, and then next after that would be cinematography. Does anyone want to go first on that one? So basically, cinematography. I don't know if Gilbert knows what cinematography is. Just how they light it, how they filmed it, and what kind of style it's in, and stuff like that. So
yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the better, like, I don't want to say shot, but like animated. Like I was commenting on like the first opening scene. I was like, wow, man, this looks really good. And the way the clone commander looked, I was like, man, that guy looks dope. So like, I thought the animation was pretty good on this.
Oh yeah,
so,
like I would agree that like I think that the animation was really great. I think that like we talked about it already a little bit, is that like shooting it or having it like look like a horror film, like that opening with all the flickering lights, the dark hallway, that almost like it's kind of like it kind of reminded me from a scene from Dead Space almost.
Right. Yeah.
Like so, yeah, that whole thing, like I was kind of like invested right away. Like when I saw, oh well, what is this monster? What is it? It's chasing like the best troopers in the Republic or whatever in the army. So like, how is it like? Just that whole thing, like that suspense of it, and then the reveal of it being the Zilla Beast was just chef's kiss. All
right. So I'm guessing you'd give that a point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. The again, the cinematography throughout this, the animation, that whole vibe of the horror film thing, they did a really well job. Even and this is kind of segueing into the music. The music helped it too a lot. It definitely gave it that suspenseful feel where you're just sitting at the edge going, hey, what is this? What's going on? What's going to happen next? So yeah, I enjoyed that as well. So cinematography, I'll give a point. And then obviously, like I said, segue into music, I'm also going to give it a point. So go ahead, guys, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, I think it did its job. It definitely gave that, that kind of horror aspect feel to it. So I give it a point.
All right.
You're reminded of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I get, kind of like when the Zilla Beast is like tiny, when it's a little Zilla Beast, it kind of does look like Stranger Things, or like the what's it called, the Demogorgon or whatever. I also got like it when you first see it, when it like has like that weird opening thing that I had, it kind of looks like a xenomorph too. Like it felt like there's a lot of like like not reference, but there's a lot of like inspiration from other like not. I mean, again, I don't want to discredit this, but there's like some of like the best horror movies kind of it feels like they influenced this episode, and I don't think that was a bad thing. It absolutely was a point in my book.
Nice. All right, and tonight we're going to skip the allegory, because I don't, in my opinion, there really wasn't one. So altogether, it got a beautiful 11.5 points with the allegory skipped. So
it's not bad.
Yeah. Bad Batch, everybody. Watch it if you haven't seen it yet. Obviously start from the beginning if you haven't seen it, and you can kind of binge watch it now because almost all the episodes are all out. So I'm not sure though. When is the last season finale of the Bad Batch? You guys know?
Here, give me 1 second.
See, we're on next episode is 12. There's total 15 episodes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So what we're looking at is March 29th is when the last two come out.
Oh, okay. Nice. And we'll still be talking about the Mandalorian by then.
Yeah. That's an interesting thing. Like, I think we talked about this on my last stream about like, why are they releasing? Why didn't they wait for Bad Batch to end before they dropped Mando?
Yeah.
I
don't know. That is interesting.
Yeah, see, that's what we talked about that last week, or yeah, I think it was last week. We talked about that last week, Tim. That I was worried that when Mando came out, it was going to overshadow the Bad Batch, and it absolutely did. And I'm like, guys, even if you didn't like the Mando, whatever your opinions are on Mando season 3, it absolutely, like, talking about it overshadowed this episode of the Bad Batch, and that is sad because this was a good episode of the Bad Batch, and it deserves love, like, or at the very least, it deserves like people to talk about it or people watch it or something.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's still Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You must watch, must consume. Yeah. So, all right, since we're not doing allegory, are we let's do predictions for next episode for Bad Batch?
Sure. I would think it would kind of go straight into how this last one ended. Just my opinion. I don't think much of it really. But you never know. They might wait a couple of episodes and then go back to it.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen. So.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. My thoughts are is that they're probably going to end up like, well, just the way that they kind of built it up, the fact that, they fight the Zilla Beast and then they like right after at the very end, like the Empire shows up, attacks it, does whatever the heck they do, and then they capture it. I'm like, there's no way. Like we saw that they did that, and they did this exact same thing in Clone Wars with the first Zilla Beast. Like they gas it and knock it out, take it to Coruscant, and then the next episode it wakes up and destroys, just completely shithouses Coruscant.
Right.
It's like
Godzilla mode.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we're going to get like another kind of like Godzilla scene or something where it's going to go on another rampage, or maybe we're going to see something do different. Like we'll see the Bad Batch actually free it and let it go.
Be free.
Yeah.
So you can destroy the worlds. No, like, yeah, what we've seen before. The next episode's called The Outpost, and that could mean a lot of things. Obviously, we had the episode called Faster. I think a lot of us assumed, okay, this is going to be like a racing episode of some sort. The Outpost, I kind of think, since we haven't seen Crosshair in a while, I feel like he's going to have to show up somewhere. And what we've seen before, like the setup it would
be nice because they had Crosshair for the first 2 episodes or something like that, and then he just like dropped off of the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, that would be nice if they bring him back.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true. We haven't seen Crosshair since 3. The Solitary Clone, I think, was when we saw him last. But yeah, we haven't seen Crosshair in a minute. So I wouldn't. Like, I'll admit that. Like with the name like the Outpost, it's possible that it could be another Crosshair episode. Although I'm guessing, like my thought is we're not gonna see him till probably closer to like the 2-part finale.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. So we actually only have we're about to be on 12. So what do we got? Like 3 weeks left, or 2?
4 weeks, yes. So 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 16 are coming out together.
Okay, so about a month. So that's not bad.
Yeah.
And then we still, I just hope they tie with the filler episodes they had, more so filler. Like there was always snippets at the end, like with Benny. He said that, I owe you one, the kid that stole stuff.
Right, yeah.
And then Sid's being shady, they are almost not going to do it. And they debated with Sid about, like, how much percentage they're going to take. They took 50% instead of their, normal cut.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said Sid, there was another episode, in the Faster episode, there was that Dominic Toretto goon guy or whatever that was like family or whatever, we had good times. But he told the Bad Batch that Sid, watch out for Sid. She might betray you. So I'm wondering if they're going to, where are they going to tie in these things? So we're already seeing Sid kind of being sketchy, but I'm wondering if there's going to be other tie-ins or snippets. So I don't know. Hopefully wishful thinking.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to read the chat. But,
go ahead.
Yeah. Does anyone know? Yeah. Who wants to read the chat? I'll just
see. Star Wars has become more creature of the week than good guys versus bad guys. Okay, for Bad Batch, I kind of see what you're saying there between like the giant robot giraffe and then the Zilla Beast, and then let's see, I think there was one more that I'm forgetting, but yes, like I do kind of see what you're getting at with that. But like I don't necessarily know. I think that what they're trying to do with the Bad Batch is still kind of trying to recapture that feeling of Clone Wars. Of like that episodic kind of serial like series that you can just watch every week, and it's just like, and it's not always like an end all be all like crazy fight for the galaxy. Sometimes it's just they're just shooting the shit,
Right.
Yeah. It's trash unless you're Jon.
Hot take.
Oh, shots fired. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. All right. Love you, Jack Slaw. Anyone on this one?
I agree. The most recent episode was rather childish. Jack Law swears it's usually family friendly, which there's a difference. Okay, so that one was for Jack Law there.
Gotcha.
When he said it was trash. Crowan's Pattern Ghost. What's up, Crowan? How are you? Are you late? No, you're about almost halfway into it. So you're doing
fine.
good.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Alan. What's up, Alan from Grave Reviews?
What's
awesome
up?
channel. All y'all, go subscribe.
Do it now, not later. People say like Star Wars, it's better later. What's up, guys? Hey, the Galaxy Garage.
Galaxy Garage, what's up? How are you? Glad you're here. Woohoo! Some of my guys are popping on finally. That's good.
I think Mando's getting
mine's usually 9:00, so we started about half an hour early, so now my guys are jumping on. So.
They're confused. What are you doing to them?
Yeah, what are you doing so early? What's going on here?
Yeah. Melvin, thanks for being here. We'll get into Mando later. That's the second half of the show, but I'll read this. The crocodile fight was pretty silly. Good to see Apollo Creed back, though. Yeah, nothing wrong with seeing Apollo Creed. The crocodile fight, we'll get into that later. We'll get into it. Like I think that's going to be interesting discussion.
Yes. By the way, it's an alligator, not a crocodile. It's got a wide nose.
There we go. I got some jokes when we get into that. I can't not wait to bring those up. It's just
yeah.
Everyone's like
great.
Yeah.
They all want to talk about Mandalorian right now, so maybe we should jump into it soon.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
Yeah. Do we want to, before we segue into that, do we want to like plug or do the commercial break thing we were kind of talking about earlier?
Yeah, we can do that. Gilbert seems like he's having internet issues at the moment.
Oh no, the Force is getting him. Oh no.
Yeah, he should have plugged in his phone.
Let me see. I know you're streaming. Oh, he's gone.
Yes, it is an early show, Galaxy Garage, because we're doing a collaboration with Tim Possible, and it's we're streaming on both sites. We're calling it the Booth of Tim's, and it's just we're having fun, doing something different. Different can be fun sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna do this. I think the whole month.
Yeah.
As long as we do Mandalorian. So this is gonna be inside the booth for the whole month on Sundays. For the we're gonna do Mandalorian, collaborating with Tim, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Gilbert's back. All right, so yeah, our beautiful commercial break. I'll start. Tim will do his stuff after. But don't forget to go to InsideTheBoothTV.com/shop. Get yourself some merchandise. We got some beautiful mugs. We got neck gaiters. We have hoodies, kind of like what I'm wearing, but it's not a hood. This is not a hoodie, but I mean, not our hoodie, but
this one.
Oh, there you go. And yeah, and we got some fun stuff you guys can buy if you like what we do here on Inside the Booth and on Tim's Possible. If he's got merch, go check his stuff out. Obviously, he'll tell you after I'm done. And then obviously, if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, vanquish the like button, and share the video. Sharing is caring, everybody. Tell your friends about us so that they know who we are. And then, and then we also, Inside the Booth, has a Patreon page. If you like what we do, you can support us for as little as $1 a month. So there you go. I think that's everything.
Awesome.
If there's more, do it later.
Wait, what'd you say?
More!
Oh, okay.
I love it.
More. Yeah, I do have like a little commercial. I'm going to start making more of these. I know memes are going to start happening with the Book of Boba Fett. Well, I don't keep Book of Boba Fett. Mandalorian. What? You're supposed to be a Star Wars
geek.
Yeah, what's going on?
Love it.
I've been checked. All right.
That's all right. I think you're tired.
Yeah. So I do have an energy drink. So maybe sponsor me. It's Dollar Tree brand. Rip it. So I'll rip it right now.
There you go. Dollar Tree brand. Give them $1.25.
I know it's $1.25 now. Darn it.
Yeah.
See, I shopped there. All right. So, I did have a sponsor from Old Stream. Many people might know. I really appreciate it, Nike. Here we go.
Like a panther. Yes? Maybe not. Okay, who wants to go first?
All right.
That was good. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah. I can't wait. I know we're gonna get some type of funny moment in The Mandalorian. So, what's up, Corin?
He says Kylo's helmet was removed from the opening intro to the Mando season 3 episode.
I know what you're talking about. I said the same thing. I was like, wait, that's Kylo Ren, man. Kylo Ren Jr. Yeah.
I was when I first saw. Well, no, I'll talk about that when we get into it. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. But yeah, like as far as I'll just kind of we do this at the end, but I'll kind of plug. Eventually, I am going to get merch. In my normal intro, I kind of tease some ideas. You'll see like T2 for Tim's talk, and with the flame behind, because that's kind of my thing. With the flame or the fire symbol, I use it a lot, and the lightning symbol and whatever. As far as like Patreon, I haven't done that yet. Eventually, I'll get to it. Quit yelling at me, Mom, or whoever. Or quit yelling at me, at Ray, Yoda, or whoever. And then, what else do I want to do? More cosplay coming. I've been slacking. Ash Ketchum, Winter Soldier, more Kylo Ren. I'm getting a better helmet and all kinds of stuff. But check out my channel, Tim Possible Official. I know people are already here. We know where to find you, Tim. No, you don't. Go. Everyone's links is in the description below. Inside the Booth, Gilbert from Fulcrum Entertainment, baby. And like, share, subscribe for what? More. All right. So now that we got stable internet from Gilbert, what's kind of new for you, or what any merch, or you're on Comic-Con right now, right?
Comic-Con. I'm embarrassed saying this on stream, but it's called Waifu Expo. So yeah, there's a lot of like cosplay girls here. A lot of spicy footage going to be on my channel here pretty soon. But yeah, mostly we do audiobooks. Was it? No. Yeah, mostly we do like audiobooks. We do reviews, podcasts, same kind of stuff. Co-host Harrison's taking a bit of a hiatus, so we're kind of going down. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep on doing Game Day, and yeah, like we'll be having, instead of in lieu of my host or my co-host, we'll be having guests from channels on. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And we don't really have a Patreon, don't really have a kind of like, but we do have like a member. We have a member on our channel, so support us. Come join in, and come join the channel and be a Knight of Fulcrum.
Do it. Do it.
That's
now,
pretty much it for me.
Margarita.
Guys.
Oh yeah. Good. Awesome. Oh yeah. Get me to monetization. I'm got the 1K. I'm at 2K, but I still have not monetized. I need to get those watch hours, baby. Watch my stuff. I got a playlist that says "Watch Me," and then get my friend Dan. Dan's really close from hitting 1K. Come on, everybody. Let's get him to 1K before the end of March. It's gonna be March Madness, baby. Yep.
March Madness. Love it.
Yeah. So I guess we could just read the chat before we transition into This Is the Way. Where do we find you, Gilbert? Gilbert's channel is in the description below. And then any of the mods, can you plug if you can plug some of the channels? I'll start doing that when we're kind of in between when people are kind of talking. But everyone's link is in the description. Follow them on Twitter and on YouTube. And yeah. Okay, but Grogu with Enzillion is pretty dang funny. I would buy merch. That'd be interesting. Or Twi'lek. I like a bantha is always welcome. Exactly. All right, so I think this is a good segue to start the Mandalorian talk.
Yes,
So,
let's do it.
yep. I'm not sure how many likes we're sitting at. I guess the goal is 25. 25 likes tonight. Like, share, subscribe. So, hey, Retro Nerd Girl, what's up? Thanks for being here. This is the way. Yep, here's Gilbert's channel. Yep. All right. So, the way this segment of the show is going to work tonight, we are going to give our initial thoughts, our 2 to 3 minute take, pros, cons, whatever we want to bring up. Of course, we'll check out the chat. There's a Twitter poll. Link is in the description below. We plugged it a little bit later earlier in the chat as well. Your thoughts on Mandalorian Chapter 17, and then we will move into the game tape and decide, was the Mandalorian a W or an L for Star Wars or for the Mandalorian in the general? And then we'll plug our channels again, what streams we got going on next, and get out of the shebanger. Oh yeah, and we'll also make predictions. All right, with that being said, Dan the Law. Back on the channel, baby, from inside the booth, dual streaming, doing big things, doing history things. So your thoughts on Chapter 17 of The Mandalorian. This is the way.
My thoughts. This is the way. Some of it was a little boring. Some of it was, what was I watching? It was kind of all over the place, to be honest. I don't get me wrong. It was nice to watch. But definitely a second time was, one of those things where you're like, I'm watching it a second time, so I'm just kind of like, oh, well, what? Am I missing something again?
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Shots fired. A little controversial tonight with the Mandalorian. It's still good. I like his costume. I like everything. I thought that in the beginning there was more of like a what do you call it? A flashback or something? Because they, Star Wars likes to do flashbacks, flashbacks. I was going to say backflash, but flashbacks. And I thought that was like, it's supposed to be what's his name getting his helmet and stuff like that, which would have been cool to see. Din Djarin. But it wasn't. You see Din Djarin fly in when the gator pops up. This huge alligator. The alligator did not seem Star Wars-y to me, to be honest. I was like, that's not really a Star Wars thing. They don't throw alligators and make it bigger, And then at the end was just confusing to me because he goes to the Mandalorian castle with what's her name in there?
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan, yeah. And it was just like she's just hanging out, like just got done watching a movie or something, and he's it's like, how did he get into the castle? Who allowed him to come in? And she's just sitting there on a chair, just chilling, listening to music or something. And it was like, and then she says all her people left her. So then you think, how long she's been sitting in that chair for? But I don't know. Just my take. It just seemed strange at the ending. It it would be nice to if they threw in 2 episodes at the same time, so that you could kind of figure out what's happening. And then there was a lot of merch shots, like kind of like Baby Yoda back here, just standing there.
Oh yeah,
the camera just looks at him, and
those
and
were
he's
cute.
he was just being cute, And I was like, oh, merchandising shot. That's pretty much my take on it. I mean, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't like the best either. So,
gotcha. Great thoughts on that. And you know what I think about that?
Enemy loves chocolate. Scotty don't.
What? I like chocolate fine. I just...
Scotty don't.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was very familiar. Hang on, let me do what I do. Would you stop?
How about an hour?
How about a what?
How about an hour?
Oh my gosh. No, it's fine. I agree with a lot of some of your sentiments about that. On like definitely 2 episodes, and I feel like there was just a lot of unsolved stuff, kind of anticlimactic in a way. But we were gonna go to Gilbert. Darn it, Gilbert. Just kidding.
Yeah, he says, apologies, everyone. His internet is just not working good.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'll be back. He'll be back. All right, let's read the chat, and then if he's not back, I'll just move into my thoughts. And yeah. All right. Apologies, internet got right on, man. It was comfortable chair. It was a comfortable chair.
I know. I mean, it probably was. Especially he was hanging out, going. Yeah. If you read Corin's above that, he said he was thinking the same thing when he watched that the alligator just seemed out of place. Yeah, I think
it was
so.
Lizzie from Rampage. That's a good. Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
Hey, Paulie, what's up? Latino Slant, how's it going, man?
Hey.
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Paulie just passed 5K not too long ago. Congrats on that. So.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Yep. The new it should be. What was it? Kung Fu?
Yeah, Kung Fu. And they knew Kung Fu.
Yeah, she looks young. Jack's Law says, they're trying to say buy it or this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to appease to the soccer moms or the wine moms that watch the show.
Oh, just so cute.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, drink another glass of wine for every time Baby Yoda's cute.
There you go.
Yeah. No, we had a big on joke about that because Book of Boba Fett had Baby Yoda show up, and we're like, all right, you didn't really need to be here, did he?
Right.
All right, just in time.
You're right.
No,
it was yet another creature of the week to fight the excuse of a hero's entrance. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move into my thoughts, and I think. Hold on. Let me pop them out, then add them back in. Hopefully.
I think it's just
his
internet.
What? Do we got progress, people? All right. I'll just get into my thoughts, and then then we'll get his thoughts. Episode. It wasn't like mind blowing. I don't think it was great. I thought it was decent. It was fun, like very fun. Like I actually liked the gator scene. I think it was pretty funny, or not funny, but I thought the action was pretty good. And I see a lot of people kind of complaining about the gator scene and how it popped out of the water. I don't really agree with it because like he didn't really pop out of the water because there's a shot where you can see like the water moving. And then when time he gets up to that like shallow end, he kind of lifts himself up or whatever.
Right, like an alligator would.
Yeah, and I see people like all of a sudden becoming like alligator experts and like aquatic experts. And I'm like, what are you, Steve Irwin now? Like, but no, that's fine. Like, I respect people's opinions. Everything's subjective. But no, I did like this episode. I like what they had set up. I just wish they would release 2 episodes because I felt a little bit overwhelmed. I actually did like the Bo-Katan stuff. She was kind of like in her emo phase right there, kind of sulking. But I like that her acting performance, like by Katie Sackhoff, was really good, and you could kind of see like the the turmoil or whatever she was kind of going through in that scene.
Yeah, she was a little snippy.
Yeah. So I thought the acting was pretty good. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Like, I think it's a good start, but I wish they would have dropped 2 episodes. Those are my initial thoughts. Well, let's read the chat, then we can kind of transition into the game tape here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gilbert, that sucks, my friend. I'm sure I'll be back. I really liked the episode. Maybe the alligator was a little goofy, but the space whales were cool. Oh yeah, when they're yeah, what is that?
Yeah, when they're going through hyperspace or hyperdrive or speed of light.
Yeah.
I don't know what they call it in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna get killed for that one.
I know. Yeah, no, I thought that scene was pretty cool. I thought I actually did like Carl Weathers was pretty good in this.
We'll just call it ludicrous speed.
Yeah,
they went ludicrous speed.
Yeah. No, I like that whole scene where they're it seemed very like Western style when they're approaching when the pirates are kind of being like resistant and they're like wanting to like have drinks in the school because it used to be
a pub.
And then the fact that Carl Weathers' character, he used to be kind of shady. What's his name? Grief Cargo.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, Grief Cargo. I'll just call him Grief. But basically, he used to be kind of a pirate, and they used the money the dirty money to kind of help build that city of Navarro. Yeah, Navarro 7, I think what it's called. So now I like the whole exchange Western film kind of Clint Eastwood type stuff there. Let me see. Gilbert just can't take a break tonight. Okay, nope. You're going to have to go without me. Oh, no. I'm starting to lose faith in Star Wars. I had a blast watching this episode. Yeah, like I thought the episode was like really entertaining. And the Babu Frick people were fun. That was great. Like when Baby Yoda was grabbing the Babu Frick people. I don't know what they're called.
That's another Babu merchandise shot right there. And I was like, oh man, I want that. I want a Baby Yoda hugging a Babu Frick.
Yeah.
That's what I want right there.
Yeah. It was a little goofy with Carl Weathers' character, Grief, just kind of constantly looking inside the little window and kind of repeating what the Babu Frick people were saying. I was like, okay, a little overplayed.
Yeah, that was kind of redundant.
Yeah, but I like the whole setup for that scene because like Grief's trying to he's like, all right, I have some people that are going to fix it, and Mando's kind of looking around, and he's like, no, down there, and you see these little people pop out.
Yeah,
like, hey,
oh, there's a little hole.
Yeah,
I see you.
Let me see what else the chat is saying. What's up? Everyone's saying hey to each other. Are you trying to go over my helmet?
Go over my helmet.
Setting up Ahsoka and Ezra. Oh, are you talking about with the space wells? That's what I heard people were talking about that. The Purgils, I think they're called. That sounds familiar. Hey, Sheila Arena, is that?
What's up, Mom? How are you?
Hi, Mom. I call them hyperspace wells.
Yep, there you go. Hyperspace whales. That's good.
Let's see what everyone else is saying. Dude, the best part is the Anzilians and Din sitting in the little shop.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's just like, he's got his legs crossed and he's just sitting there while they're trying to talk to him.
Yeah. I thought the pirates getting themselves killed because they wanted to get drunk and his school was mental. There was no alcohol in there. What were they thinking? I don't know.
What's Disney thinking? They wrote it.
No, I think the pirates are just being like douchebags because like he's
jerks.
Yeah, he's head of the whole city, and
so he can do whatever.
Yeah, he could bring.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't have like a new place for a pub or a bar or something, and say, "Hey guys, let's go over here. The new bar is over on this side," or something.
Yeah.
And just see, that whole fight scene seemed a little ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I liked it. I think the biggest thing. Then we'll kind of get into the breakdown and view the game tape. the biggest thing to me was like he wanted the IG droid alive, and he had some trust issues. We saw a little bit of character growth from season 2 and season 1. Wherever he hated droids, he didn't even want droids to work on his ship. And then this one, he allowed like the droids to kind of work on the ship. And then also, IG was the one that actually got him to like droids and trust droids, and now he wants IG back. But it's just like at some point I was like, what? It seemed kind of like, just get a new droid, right?
Now, question: has anybody seen Terminator 1?
I have. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat have.
That IG-11 scene where he gets up and he's moving himself across with one arm, and he's got no limbs.
Oh,
that was Terminator 1 all the way at the end of the movie there. I don't know if that was somebody's like nodding, hey, Terminator, or something. But that was definitely Terminator all the way.
That's a good call. Yeah. Yeah, like that's funny. Like he trusted that droid and instantly it goes back to its old programming. And the IG, like you can't, like it's impervious or just like resistant toward blasters. So he was trying to shoot it. And Kreef over there was like all,
and he was saying,
freaking out.
Shoot it. Well, what do you think
Shoot
he was
it,
doing? He was shooting it.
Yeah. And then that C3PO looking droid, pushed that statue of him on the head, and he said, well, that's on the head or something. Yeah.
Just like how Terminator got killed, he was crushed in that big machine, So there you go. The whales are definitely not to Rebels and Ezra yet. That's right.
Yep. They need a Mexican standoff. This is a Western, dang it. Yeah. What's up, Pod Racing Palpatine? Who knew many drunk girls like Mando? How can I argue with that, Gilbert? Nice. Hey, Kathy. Everyone saying hey to each other. Mm-hmm. Definitely a Terminator moment. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
They need dead Kyle Reese, and it's exactly the same.
Exactly.
All right. Let's kind of move into the Twitter poll. The link's in the description. It was posted in the chat later. We'll kind of see what everyone else is saying. 1 second here. Okay. All right, so vote. Got it pulled up here. Okay. All right, the suspense, everybody. The Twitter poll. Let's see what Twitter is saying, because everything on Twitter is real. Here we go. All right. Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1 thoughts. Yes, Bubbe. Yes, Bubbe, 40%, good, 28%, meh, 16%, and trash Bubbe, 16%. 25 votes. You like that?
Nice.
Yeah. Having a little fun with that. Having a little fun.
That's cool.
I guess, chat, let us know, like, kind of the overall word of mouth. I know Gilbert's in the chat, Paulie, Tuckerverse, Kathy, Retro Nerd, Pottery, anyone in the chat, Kathy. Let us know kind of your thoughts about this episode. Deanne, as far as like in our sphere, kind of like the word of mouth, what are we kind of hearing about like about this episode? Sorry.
I've heard mixed thoughts about it. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people was just like, yeah, it's just, it was just a good Star Wars style looking movie. Even the writing wasn't that great, but, people like, they enjoyed what they did see. And I understand that because, the costumes look wonderful. The graphics look good and and the sets. And so, yeah, I understand that totally.
Yeah.
But I understand everybody's mixed feelings too, like, hey, it wasn't the best, it wasn't that great, but of course, as someone said earlier in the chat, you got to kind of watch more for it to get better. So, and that's what Star Wars has been doing, unfortunately. So,
yeah. So we're kind of trying to pull this up. So that'll be the next thing we transition to is the game tape. But execute IG66.
That's good.
Yeah, as far as in the fear, it's been divisive, man. Like some people, we've seen it in the chat. It seemed a little bit more so positive in the chat. No one's saying this is trash, but some people are like kind of like underwhelmed that I've heard. Like I felt underwhelmed, but I liked the episode, if that makes sense. I wish they would have dropped episode 2. The episode was a lot of fun. But yeah, then I've heard other people ragging on it pretty hard, which is fair. I've heard some of the criticisms on the Gator stuff, but I don't really agree with that take.
Well, there was one part of the Gator thing that I wish they did differently. Was when the what's her name that builds the suits, the armor.
The armor.
When she's running toward the Gator, it looks like she's gonna do something cool. Really looks like she's gonna like pound that Gator or kill it or do something with her tools. And then all of a sudden you see her running to the side of the Gator and picking somebody up out of the water. That was kind of silly. It would have been cooler to see her like jump on the Gator and do some slashing or something,
she was kind of nerfed, like in power scaling. I felt like. Yeah,
it was kind of more like it looked like she was going to be like Legolas jumping on, some of the cave troll, and shooting,
I know what you're talking
killing
about.
the cave troll, just running and jumping, doing some cool stuff. It looked like that's what she was going to do, and then all of a sudden, she's running off to the side of the thing.
Yeah, like it was kind of anticlimactic. Like I thought she was going to do something like Thor, at least hit the thing with the jaw, and maybe it was going to like have electricity around it. Maybe that's a little too much there, but that would have been dope.
But that would have been dope, That would have been cool.
Yeah. No, I agree on that. Let me see. Podrace Palpatine says, I like this episode. Seems to be a good setup for the season. Yeah, like the setup's good. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I just wish
there's a lot of stuff going on.
I would just wish they would have, dropped another episode. Episode 1 and 2. I felt like would have, gave me a little bit more fulfillment.
Right. I believe that. Yeah.
Lots of aliens, which seem to be lacking from Andor. Yeah, there was a bunch of aliens in that when they went to Navarro.
Nice to see. Yeah, it was nice to see.
Salacious Crumb was in that. Like, there was a little small shot of Salacious.
Oh yeah, that's right. More merchandise. Seeing more aliens overall. Yeah, it was. That's more Star Wars. You see the alien stuff, and the different type of monsters and whatever. I think that's why a lot of people had an issue with the alligator, because an alligator is not really an alien monster. It's just like, that must be on Earth. That must be on Earth. Just an enlarged alligator. I don't know.
It's kind of like a combination. It was like a gator / like Bulbasaur. Like if you look like, because it had like
the back did have something different on the back.
Like a shell. Because when Mando shows up, he shoots it from the side, and it takes it out.
All the guts splatter everywhere. I was surprised that they did that. The red guts made it look like blood. And I'm like, ooh, that's surprising me. Because Disney, they don't do blood and guts and gore,
Gilbert says, I think the opening scene is about the kid we see. My theory is that he is connected to the clan Vizsla, and that will be important later.
That sounds good.
What's his name? I wrote this down. Tara Vizsla is the first Mandalorian that was like a Jedi also. He's over 1,000 years ago, which was in Mando's tribe, and Pa Vizsla was the bigger Mando with the Gatling gun. He was kind of more tankish looking. Let's see. Baby Grogu is fun comic relief. I don't mind. Yeah. It's a bit of a rocky start, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll get it better as the story unfolds. Optimistic. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah.
Well, it's good to have good, optimistic people out there, for stuff like that.
Vizsla is a breed of dog, by the way. Thank you for that.
I have a Vizsla.
Oh, Lord. Damn is Gators. Yeah. Darn Gators. Going to an appreciation video very soon. Very nice. The interesting theory about Vizsla. Yeah, that was. I think Gilbert said that. Space Gators.
Yep.
Yeah, Space Gators. Everything's space. We even had like Space Squidward and Space Thing. You know, the pirates or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That's true. The
All
one
right.
pirate looked like Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, a couple of them did, you know,
exactly.
He had the tentacles down here, and then you had the moss pirate sitting in his big ship, the captain there, and he had like a mossy face, and he's like, I mean, that was totally Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I agree. Turtigator Ghost Rider says, Mandalorian be dining on gator steak for weeks. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yummy.
All right, so I don't know how many likes we're at. Like, share, subscribe, comment below your thoughts. If you're watching this video right now, let us know. It does help out the algorithm. Goal is 25 likes at least. Let's do it. Get those watch hours up. All right. Back to the show. Let's move into the game tape and decide, was this week a W or an L for The Mandalorian or Star Wars in general?
Okay, so
All
W
right.
must be win, L must be loss. Is that what that is?
W is for walrus. Just kidding.
Walrus.
No, W is for win.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, 6 more likes. Yeah, let's get it. 25 at least.
Sweet.
25 at least.
There is 10 likes on my channel. I don't know if that helps your channel, but you know, I got 11 actually. It just went up one. Sweet.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Get him to 20 or 20.
Yeah,
same.
Yeah, that's right. Same. 25 over here.
Yeah.
Inside the booth.
That's
Come on,
25.
boothers. You can do it.
Yeah, boothers. www.com.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right. So the game tape round, we're gonna kind of glance through this episode. Basically, we have the armorer making a blue helmet for a young Mandalorian to become a Mandalorian. So I thought it was a pretty cool scene. And then
that was cool. Now, obviously, cinematography wise, they did cut it weird because you do see her hammering and you see the thing bending, and then they cut back to a wider shot and it's straight again. So they should have paid a little bit more attention, especially Star Wars and Disney. I mean, how can they not pay attention to that stuff? But maybe they didn't think people like me would notice.
Oh no, not everyone watches it like you, Dan.
I know, right?
Yeah. Now, dude, I kind of want this helmet though, because
that is a cool color. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I would like to see what his armor's actually going to look like when he gets some eventually. So we got young Kylo Ren out here. You know,
the only
this is a what
issue
if
I have
series.
with young Kylo Ren is that he's got a lisp, and it's kind of annoying me. I don't know why. This is nitpicky stuff, but you know, I was like, come on, kid. Could they put somebody without a lisp?
Yeah, maybe they're trying to I guess when you're younger, it seems perceived as cute. I guess I don't know. If there's any soccer moms or wine moms, let us know in the chat.
There you go. That's it. Was he a cute, lispy kid? Did you think he was a nice kid? I don't know.
Yeah. So this scene right here, when we did a watch party, this seemed like definitely it's kind of like this. I don't want to say it's like a cult, but like it's yeah. But it's also like someone getting baptized in kind of Christianity. They probably don't dunk them underwater, but they're in water, so
they do it the Catholic way. They just kind of pour it over his head. That's what it looked like she was gonna do until the alligator showed up.
Yeah.
So this kid has there's one thing this kid can do because he did not take the full oath when he got pushed away. He can take his helmet off and still be a Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't know how
say
that.
the words. He didn't say
Yeah.
the words.
He didn't technically. It's like someone being on the altar about to get married, and then someone shows up and be like, "No, don't get married." So basically, that's what happened in this skit, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the cinematography for this episode was immaculate. The hyperspace shot with Grogu and the whales, the opening ceremony, the close-up shot for Mando flying off the gator as it blows up. Yeah, those are great shots.
Yeah,
Mando
that's
beach
good.
party bingo. Uh,
I love it.
Nice. Notice how the kid's helmet and paws are the same design and color.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't notice that till now. Maybe we'll get another close-up shot. And so, he's about to knight him, or I don't know what they call him, Mando. Then you got this gator that shows up like King Kong and just kind of wrecking shop.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like Godzilla. It's like a Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of
nice
all kind of.
Did that question? Did the gator have like a noise that it made? I don't remember hearing anything coming out of its mouth.
I don't think so. Like, I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it over.
I have to rewatch it now. I don't know if I heard anything. Huh.
Yeah, the kid is Jimmy Kimmel's nephew. Oh, that's cool.
Jeez. Nice, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
I don't watch that stuff. I don't like it.
Fair enough. So, they're trying to blast this thing. Everything's kind of breaking loose. He puts on the helmet, though. The kid puts on the helmet.
Yeah, he has his helmet on for sure. And he doesn't take it off, so there you go.
Yeah. Then we got Paw Vizsla here using his like Gatling gun or this bigger gun. It doesn't seem to be really effective, though, even though he's shooting him like in the mouth.
Right in the mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I did hear from some people that some of the shots, like the close-ups of them shooting at it, looked more like they're filming in front of like a TV screen or something. It looked odd to them. That's what I've heard some of that from some people. And I could probably see that, but you have to pause it to really see it. But so I didn't. It didn't bother me.
Yeah. Trying to get, and then Mando, he has one of those moments. He's like, on your left.
Yeah. And he comes riding in with his beautiful music that happens.
Yeah.
The Mando music.
Yeah. It's a very like gangster moment. Like he just shows up. He's like, oh, no big deal. I'll take it out in a couple seconds. Bam.
Yeah.
And he's the banished one too, because he took his helmet off.
Yep. So, which kind of goes back to the writing of this scene here. It's kind of silly because they already talked about his helmet being removed and stuff like that. Now, if he came in saying, "Hey, I found this and I'm going to see if I can get redeemed," instead of just going off talking about how the helmet's removed again and how he's not Mandalorian again, I don't see why they had to rehash those words when we already knew about it,
Yeah. Maybe just kind of like to, reestablish it. It's been some time since season 2, but I know, like, I already knew he was banished as well, but now that I guess he researched and he knows how to get redeemed, basically. He wants to be atoned for his sins. So maybe he's just like making this official, like, hey, I'm going on this mission to be atoned for. I got proof that that Mandalore is still inhabitable because he has that little green crystallized I don't know what it's called, some type of crystallized thing from that planet that's green. Chat, let us know. Let's see.
Yeah.
So here's the green looking kryptonite stuff. Kind of improving. Yeah, that's the vibe I got out of them.
Right, that's funny. That's good. Yeah. It did look like kryptonite. You're right.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a Superman fan.
Sweet.
Yeah. So basically, like the Jawas found this crystal, like, or he got this off the Jawa. So
Right, and
it's
the Jawas
crystallized.
got it from somebody, and it was like a piece of the Mandalore Earth or something that got crystallized somehow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So basically, we find out here in order for him to be redeemed, he has to bathe in the waters under the mines, which
Mhm.
everything's supposed to be like decimated. So it's gonna be like
and
how
that's tradition for them,
yeah.
It wasn't about, and that's why I had an issue with the ending, because it's tradition. It doesn't mean it has to be magical or superstitious. It's just a tradition. It's it's like, hello. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Anyways,
Atomic, true, it is.
it's because right above it, he says the
okay.
back. I think he was saying the background's literally our TVs. Yeah, and it's true.
I believe that is a piece of the surface of Mandalore.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It was glassed by the Empire during the Night of 1,000 Tears. Thank you for that, Gilbert. Spot on from the chat. I believe it was cooked up by Walter White.
Hey, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wrong color. I should know live in ABQ. I still Corin says I still don't know get where this no taking off your helmet rule BS came from. He's part of the Death Watch. Death Watch took their helmet off in Clone Wars. They need to finish the whole thing this season. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a thing about like towards the end, right? And also in season 2, Bo-Katan's kind of like calls Mando's tribe zealots, and she calls them like cultists, and like all the other Mandalorian don't do this, and your tribe deserted us first. That's towards like the very end of this, but let me see. But yeah, I would like a little bit more explaining on that too. Empire did nothing wrong. Oh my gosh. Sorry, moved my monitor close to catch typos. Gotcha. No problem. All right. So we got Baby Yoda doing Baby Yoda things, looking cute over here. And then this is what we're talking. Mando's kind of sleeping here, and we see Baby Yoda, Grogu, all amazed here. Money shot, definitely. And we see these space wells. I forgot what they're called. Gilbert said what they were earlier. Let me see if I can find them. So they're in hyperspace. I just wrote down space wells. I think they're called Pyral, is what they're called. Anyways, another money shot here. And then we show up to Navarro. Navarro 7 is what it's called. It's a lot cleaner. We see a lot of different aliens compared to like in Andor. We didn't see many aliens here. Definitely a diverse group of creatures or aliens, people, as kind of Star Wars is,
Mm-hmm.
And we see our boy IG. They have like this memorial statue of him, right? And I thought that was pretty cool that they're honoring this droid. And then we have Apollo Creed show up. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Rock.
Hey, man. Hey, right. Where's Adrian? No.
The issue I kind of had was the whole droids carrying the back of his cloak there. That was weird.
Oh,
that was strange. And then when they come down the stairs, it sounds like a bunch of tin cans going chugga 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 chugga.
Yeah.
Like they didn't walk.
I know. I think it was, maybe a little over the top. Maybe he's having those droids like, carrying his, I almost called it a blanket, his cape, because he's the high magistrate now. He's not just magistrate, it's high magistrate.
Right. So, I don't know, but still, it was just odd to me. But it was funny.
Yeah.
So how did those droids go back up the stairs is my question.
I don't know. Someone needs to make a video about that, like break it down for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purgles.
Purgles. Ghost Rider says, not off the helmet came from Star Wars lore is KOTOR. Before the Darksaber, there was a helm of Mandalore. The ruler of Mandalore never removed his helmet. Ghost Rider, wasn't Mandalore, Din Djarin's tribe is called the Watch. So aren't they called like the Watch or something like that? I wrote it down. I'll find it later, but I know he's part of a different tribe. Oh, well, I'll watch it. Let us know in the chat. I know what his tribe's called. Baby Yoda is one hungry dude. His eyes are up every food stall. Yeah, it is. He's like a dog, right? Like a dog's always hungry. Pronounced Purgil. Purgil. Thank you, Gus. Purgil. How can the armor declare Mando not a Mandalorian? He has the black saber. He could tell her she isn't a Mandalorian. That's true. Like,
Yeah.
He could just be like, screw you, I'm going home. Or
right, yeah, because he's got the dark saber. Yep. Hey, I'm the leader here.
Yeah. Ghost Rider back when Candoris was leading the Mandos for Revan. Oh, they're talking about KOTOR. The children of the Watch don't recognize the dark saber. Ah, gotcha. Children of the Watch. They recognize it if he took her head off with it. That's true. Yeah. Savage. Chat is getting spicy tonight. I wish I had a clip for that. I don't know. We'll play you one. Here we go.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
There we go.
Love it.
Yep. All right. So, oops. I accidentally played it. Let me mute it. And then I think it's kind of funny. We see Grogu here in the chair, kind of
office chair. Yeah. All kids do that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing that for cuteness factor, definitely.
For sure.
But
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
then,
so another.
Oh, good.
Okay, so another thing that kind of irritated me a little bit was this scene, and then the following scene after they was it after the Western shoot down, or was it before? I don't remember, but in this scene, Din Djarin is telling him that he's here because he needs something, for business or whatever. And then in the following scene, he asks him to be a part of the town, and that he didn't know he was here for business. So I'm thinking that they filmed these two kind of like they edited it wrong or something. I don't know. Like they should have, like this scene here should have been after he asked him to be the marshal. That's what I'm thinking. And then they just kind of split it and then edited it the opposite direction because they thought it seemed better. I don't know. So I don't know why they did that, but it was just odd to me that he's saying I'm here for business, and then he asks him, "Oh, I didn't know you were here for business," after he's already told him. So,
Yeah. What's up, Nami? Without you, hi y'all. But
what's up, Nami?
I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, it's like what I was kind of thrown off at first. It's like, why would he think that Mando was gonna like? I don't know. Well, I guess he kind of says it. He's like, "Oh, why do you still have this critter? I thought all your stuff was done."
Right.
So, I don't know. I didn't really catch that until like you said. I don't know. I'll probably go back and watch it. All right. So then we got Baby Yoda grabs the candy, and then right here. Carl Weathers is thinking Mando is going to it's like he's wanting him to be marshal. He's there on business, and then he wants that droid fixed, IG, and then we see these pirates come into town, and we're like, we want to drink at this school.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We want to drink at the school.
Yeah, we got Space Squidward over here. Like, we want to drink at this school, SpongeBob.
Now that you say it, it almost does look like a Squidward. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, then we got like other people looking like Pirates
There's
of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that's one of those underwater creatures, right? That they have, but it still looks the way he's dressed and everything still looks more like a Pirates of the Caribbean thing.
Yeah. And then I actually, I thought this was a pretty cool scene. I like how Mando kind of, he's like, "Is there a problem here?"
Yeah.
And
Well, he's
yeah,
standing back. Yeah.
yeah. So very Western-esque, and
Mm-hmm.
Grief kind of shows here that he looks soft, but he's not soft. I wish I had a quote to say. He's like, "You can take the pirate out of the man, but you can't take." Something along those lines.
Right.
The pirate still lives within him, folks. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Let me see. So the scene plays, yeah. So very Western. He's grabbing his gun. Let me see what the chat is saying. Exactly.
Showdown.
The children of the Watch only recognize the way of Mandalore. The Dark Saber holds no authority over them. Got you. Frogu.
Frogu.
Nice. So it's interesting, like, they take them all out. They let this pirate go. I forgot his name. Anyone in the chat, let us know what. Oh, his name's Vane. SpongeBob over here is named Vane. And then they let him live to kind of send the message to the boss. We'll kind of see him later.
Mm.
And then, okay, so basically at this point, they're kind of he's like kind of breaking them down what kind of happened to everyone, like Moff Gideon and Cara Dune. And let's see. And he's like, "Yo, I want this IG."
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see here. So which I like, I thought it kind of takes away, it kind of undoes his great scene from season 2.
It does. It does. Like he doesn't really need to be there, I don't think. Like why would he want to bring him back to life,
Yeah.
It kind of takes away the yeah, you're right, like the powerfulness of what happened in season 2. So, yeah.
What's up, Alan?
What's up, Alan?
Jack Sparrow. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So, yep, he wants to bring that IG back. They just kind of take them apart, He's like, "I'll work on it. I'll fix it." And then I don't know the passage of time, how long it actually takes him. He kind of fixes them pretty quick.
He does. I mean, and you don't think he goes, "Oh, there, basically he's like, there, I put a battery pack in him. He should be alive now." But do you not think that they would have thought of that from the beginning?
Yeah.
I mean, there we go. Here's a battery pack. Oh, he's back to life. And then there's the Terminator scene.
Yeah. Yeah. It appeared like in season 2, he looked, obliterated. But then again, like, what was it in the New Hope? Or, yeah, wait, no, it was gosh dang it. In New Hope, the Death Star was decimated. It appeared to be decimated, but it wasn't. Right?
Right.
So maybe it's just a Star Wars trope. If something explodes into blood, it's never really gone. I don't know.
It's just got pieces.
Ooh, hot take. How's it going, man? Real One Nation Gaming Clips. A Bad Batch is better than Mando season 3, episode 1. I kind of agree with that in a way.
Yeah. Me too. But we talked about Bad Batch in the beginning of this show, so when we're done here, go back and watch the beginning part of this.
Yep, exactly. In one of the Bounty Hunter books, there was a 4 IG-88. Boba Fett killed 3 of them. Got you.
Nice.
Show IG-11 return. Yeah, I can understand him trusting this droid, but just like you can't find another IG Even
Yeah,
I know.
especially what they say, you got to get a new memory chip or something like that for him. The
Yeah.
little Boga Fricks or whatever they're called. They said,
Fricks.
yeah, the Bubba Fricks. They
Bubba Fricks.
Bubba Fricks. That's what I'll call them. They said that the brain chip is basically missing. So if he gets the part for it, it's obviously going to be a new droid. It's not going to be the same. It's not the same brain, So how is that going to work? Is my question.
Yeah.
Or are they just going to like write in that? Oh, he remembers Mando and all this stuff, even though it's a new brain chip. He shouldn't.
Yeah.
I hope they don't write it like that. I hope in the next few seasons, if they do bring him back, that he is not going to remember anybody. Because if he does, then you know that, well, they somewhere along the line they did a mess up on the writing. So
yeah,
I'm just hoping it's not going to be like that.
Agreed. Heathens, all of you. The Bad Batch was bad, but Mando was much better. Fair enough. Kathy, what's saying? Hey to everyone. IG88C can be seen in Empire Strikes Back and Ugnaught Junk Room. I think it's C. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that the IG is an older robot, right? Maybe that's why, like, just the rarity of that robot, because it's resistant towards blasters, as we saw Mando trying to shoot it. But I don't know. All right, I guess moving on to.
I like what Pod Racing Palpatine says here. He says less member berries, more rodent berries. Yeah, we need more of the new stuff. We don't want to keep going backwards. I mean, isn't that Star Wars' new thing anyways? Kill the past, keep going forward, I mean, stop going back to the member berries of what worked, because it doesn't mean it's going to work again. So crazy.
Hey, what's up, Rolando? He's like, Kylo Ren says, let the past die, kill it if you have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. And then so basically this is kind of the funny part with the Boba Fricks. Mando's kind of looking around. He's like, where, what? And he looks down and he's like, oh, we see the little right small there, Boba Fricks. Yeah. But I thought this was a pretty enjoyable scene.
Yeah, it was funny. It was
really
cute. It was a cute scene. Funny, cute scene. Yeah. And they all got like the those little Fu Manchus. I like it.
Yeah. And we have like Mando just chilling here, all cooped up.
Sitting in there. It kind of reminded me. Remember Men in Black, the aliens in the coffee scene or whatever?
Oh,
yeah. It kind of reminded me of that for some reason. I don't know if that's what they were nodding to, but it reminded me of that.
I could see that. Yeah, definitely. I remember that. Yeah. That's some classic. So they're kind of working on this thing. They're saying the memory circuit is broken. Mm-hmm. And let's see here. Basically, he has to go.
New one.
Yeah. Yep. He has to go get a new one. But the part is off planet. And then here's like the kind of little funny part where let me see, I won't play too much of that, but trying to get it, or Grogu's kind of grabbing the Boba Fricks.
Grabs him and hugs him. Yeah. Someone's got to make a meme out of that somewhere where they snapshot that exact moment where Grogu was hugging the little guy there.
Yeah. I was. Oh, here we are.
There you go. He's like, no, don't hug me.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, so cute. Look at that cute face. Love it.
Yeah. All right. So they get, they figure out the mission. We got to go off world to fix this thing. And he's basically, I'll be back. And then we got another cute Grogu moment, waving.
Waving goodbye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many
Cha-ching.
little cute. Yep, that's right. That's all they hearing is the cha-ching after everything.
Yeah. If I gotta get I'm gonna get a soundboard one day, so I'll be like cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. All right. And let me see, pretty cool looking shot. And then when he gets to space, he's teaching Grogu
About the
he
galaxy.
started. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we got Squidward. He's like, I'm back.
and then the Squidward pirate comes back, and they all come after him, and he destroys basically all of them except for one.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty cool because his ship's
Yeah,
like super fast.
Yeah, it was a fun space fight.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, because he's got. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it was kind of like a dog fight, like when you see the World War II movies in the dog fights. So yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
So, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. No, I like how he realizes he's kind of outmanned or out-creatured, and he goes inside like the asteroids and just kind of sits, and then kind of like picks them off one by one.
Yeah, almost like a sniper.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a sniper. And then there's the mossy-haired pirate guy.
Yeah.
Now my question is, if he's in space, how did all that moss get on him? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know how that works. What did he like water himself and like lays in dirt? Yeah. I don't know.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Let us know, chat. Let us know.
Yeah, exactly.
Me too, Babu Frick. Show us on this Kermit doll where he touched you. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And that was for the Babu Frick.
Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, this guy basically to me looks like Thing. He's like Thing in space.
Yeah, there you go. Like a thing in space. Yeah. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking Pirates of the Caribbean stuff.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's kind of like Thing in space.
Yeah. Etsy, Thing's Etsy version brother, I guess.
Right.
There we go.
And you could tell the mask is a practical mask that they made out of whatever, because his lips don't move like a computer generated thing.
Oh dang! I didn't notice that.
Oh, you didn't notice that? Yeah, he the way the mouth moves almost looks like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the way their mouths moved. So so he was puppeteered, I'm guessing. It's Swamp Thing. That's it.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And then we got Pumbaa over here that evolved from Lion King.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
That's so funny. You're right.
Yeah. Now we know what happened to Pumbaa. He was like, look.
Are you aching? Yep. For some bacon. Yep.
He's like Hakuna Matata, y'all. But
in space.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. Not Mufasa, Simba. He's like, Simba, peace out, Simba. I'm going with this crew. Yeah,
You're right, yeah. Bye, Simba. Bye-bye.
It's a vegetarian Pizza the Hut. Last word by everybody. Oh my god. Circle of life. Exactly. Guys, gotta head out. Make sure to drop a likes. Yeah, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Nice meeting you, by the way. Sorry you had internet issues and they couldn't stay with us. It would have been nice.
Yep. We'll get them back on. We'll get them back on.
Of course. No doubt.
And then so let me see. So basically, like right here, Mando's kind of locked on, and he's just like, he's like kind of like, oh crap. But then the pirate tries to set some stakes, or not really barter with him, but he says he tries to strike a deal for something, right?
Yeah. He strikes a deal, and then Mando's like, never trust a pirate. And he goes, warp speed. Zoom. Or light speed. I don't know what button. Like I said, ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed.
He goes fast, Dan.
Yeah,
he goes
that's
fast.
it. He goes fast. Just get out of there.
Yeah. He Ricky Bobby's out of there. He's like, let's go. Ain't first, you last.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, he just kind of jets off. He's like, bye, Felicia. And then we see this part kind of reminded me of like kind of like an old school villain in a way, or just like a cartoon. He's like, no.
Yeah.
I'll never catch you. I'll catch you, Captain Planet, or something.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I see that. Yeah. And then this is where he comes into the Mandalorian castle.
Yeah. Which, let me see. There's a name for the castle. Swamp Thing, space, everyone, blah, blah, blah. I guess I didn't write it down. But, oh well.
That's all right.
Yep. So, we got like, he just kind of...
Shark Jones.
Oh,
Look
wait,
at KG wrote, I hate mossy Shark Jones. It looks like a booger covered in Taco Bell lettuce. That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, we're roasting it now.
I know.
Oh my gosh. No, dude.
But don't get us wrong. It wasn't a bad episode. It was just, it had its moments.
Yeah. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Exactly.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Or like Inspector Gadget. Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Exactly. Yep. Same energy. Vader's castle. I don't think that's not Vader's castle. This is another city for the Mandalorians. Because Vader's castle is on Mustafar.
Right.
So
this is Bo-Katan. But what's her name? Bo-Katan's castle.
Yeah, Bo-Katan.
We'll just call it her castle. That's all.
Yeah. It's Bo's castle. It's her safe place where she goes and mopes. Might as well have landed at White Castle. But up. Yeah. White Castle, nice. All right. So he just kind of walks past this droid. Doesn't really do anything. Maybe he kind of knows Mando's a Mandalorian, or did Jaren. And it's the castle's kind of empty. And she's just kind of sitting there, just chilling. She's like, I'm feeling cute today. I don't know. I may not do nothing today.
That's it. It's just listening to music.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to some like Avril Lavigne, some Spice Girls. So it's Rick's castle.
That's it. It's Rick's castle.
Yeah.
So and she's just like sitting there. Nobody's near her. Nobody's around her. Who let the guy in? Did she have like security cameras so she could talk and be like, okay, I'll hit the button and let you in? Or this is what the writing of this part just kind of boggled my mind. I was like, what the heck is going on? But
yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty. It looks beautiful. It looks nice. Beautiful. But at the same time, it's like the writing is just a little off. But that's why you said it would have been nice to see if they dropped 2 seasons at once, because we would have been able to maybe figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Bo Karen was defeated and depressed. Nice. That's pretty good.
That's it. That's the best one ever.
Oh my gosh, dude! Someone meme that right now, like Bo Karen. Okay. Wow, that's funny.
We get Dan Yes.
Dan Helm. Yeah. Kang was chilling on his throne like this, and Ant-Man. Yeah. Yep. And then also, I'm trying to think in Mando season 2, they set up the Book of Boba Fett. Like Book of Boba Fett gets his chair back, and
Right.
with Fennec, yeah, he's kind of
Yeah.
just chilling there. Yeah,
Yeah. And that's kind of, it looks like a callback to something like that, you know.
on your chat, I see what you did there. On your left, because I always say that. What's up, Dempsey? I gotta bounce. Have a good night, all.
Art Corin, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. So yeah, I need to have a good buy clip, or maybe I'll
You
add
do.
one of those. Yeah. Let me play something for you, just so just let you know we appreciate you. We appreciate you. I was gonna troll, but no. Let's play. Here we go. This is Star Wars. Here we go.
No. Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
There we go.
Full, I love it.
Boba Fett does the same thing on
Jabba's throne. Yep, he does.
Yep. Lord of Throne slouching. Yeah. I love it, chat.
Yep.
So
Don't
basically,
slouch.
don't slouch. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. This is not the way. We
Be
do not slouch.
respectable. I mean, you know, kings and queens, you know, back in the old days, you couldn't slouch. So
Yeah.
what she's doing is like, I don't know who wrote this.
Yeah. Yep. So basically, you know, she's a little fiery. She's being bow carrying here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. She don't have, since she doesn't really have, you know, she doesn't have the dark saber anymore. All of her followers left. They're became mercenaries around the galaxy.
Yeah, she's
And,
a little salty. She's a little
yeah.
salty.
Yeah.
Just wave the thing around and they'll all follow you, Mando. Just do it.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Let me think. Sorry, losing a train of thought.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Bo Karen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
it.
yeah. And then so she's kind of like being kind of hypocritical on her stuff. She's like acting like she doesn't believe in like superstition, but she does. And then you know, kind of Mando kind of calls her out on it. And then she's salty at, like, she's saying Mando's tribe left them first back in the day during the war. And also but then she does give them some intel. She's like, hey, go into the mines of Mandalore, the mines, and cleanse yourself, and that's how you kind of be like redeemed.
And she's saying, and she's telling him, oh, that's just, there's no magic in the water, that's all superstition. But it's tradition, and
yeah,
apparently he believes in the tradition and she doesn't. You know, it's kind of like if you go to a traditional church, you know, they believe certain things and then some don't, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, so that's what that's kind of like. And she's like, I don't care. I don't even care to have my helmet on. Forget about it.
Yeah. Look at that face.
Yeah. She's like, get the heck out of my house. Why'd you even come here?
Yeah. Queen Starbuck.
Queen Starbuck. I like.
There we go. Her followers left and took the TV with them. Yeah, in the kitchen apparently too.
Yeah, right. Because who knew how long she'd been sitting there like that? That's my question. And she's just like chilling there, like just sitting. Is she like in her thoughts? Does she have a book? Is she watching TV? What's going on?
I know, right? She's just chilling, you know. It's almost like she's like, Mando, I knew you were going to come. Do you want to take the red pill or the green pill? Like a Matrix moment, Morpheus.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for you. Oh, really? How long? 2 years? What's going on here?
Well, that's another interesting thing. They said, I forgot, was it, gosh dang it, Dave Filoni or John Favreau? Did they say this takes place 2 years later? Or like Luke Skywalker had Grogu for 2 years. So
Right. So it's like a couple years later or something after Boba Fett, that beautiful show.
Yeah. Let me see.
Which is
but-
crazy because if she said that they all left her because she didn't have the dark saber, well, what's she been doing then in that castle for a couple of years by herself? I mean, she doesn't have anybody, not even like some servants or anything. She's just how'd she eat? How'd she live? You know, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just chilling in an empty castle for the rest of my life. Sorry.
She's like, oh no, it's fine. She's doing boss things.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I wouldn't mind watching Pedro bathe in the mines. Fair enough. I know some chick, girls.
Yeah,
it's
of
hot.
course. Is he though? Is he?
Dude, what? Oh my gosh, she's bathing with the bantha. That's what's going on.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So now he has his next mission, and I think it cuts to
And then they cut to goodbye. It's over. And that's why I thought it was a weird way to end it. It was just goofy. It was just what's going on?
Yeah. Daddy season. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
People are getting thirsty in the chat. In the chat. Oh my gosh.
Bust a Move. Playing Bust a Move. Yeah, that's right. It's a good song. Bust a Move.
Yeah.
I can't sing it. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess let's move into let's decide this week. Was it a W or an L? And what I've been doing something different with we'll do that for Bad Batch and why do I want to say Book of Boba Fett and Mando? We'll do it for both shows that we covered tonight. There we go, folks. There we go. I can think, I swear. All right. All right. So was Bad Batch a W and was Mando a W? Were they W or L's? I'm just gonna.
I guess I would say Bad Batch could go for the win because it seems like they're going to extend what they already have into more seasons, or at least one more episode, not seasons, episode. Melvin, you got to get on it. Watch the Bad Batch this season. I mean, it's not bad. But I'll say the win for that one. The Mandalorian. Do you have like a middle ground? You're in the middle, so I'll call it the Tim Possible.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Since you're in the middle of the picture there, because it wasn't like a loss, but it wasn't a win either. Just my opinion, because it was like just the writing was strange. It didn't make much sense. I hope it does in the next few episodes. But yeah.
Gotcha. On your left, hey Rhea, how's it going? Appreciate it. I love it. Everyone on your left, appreciate you being here. Yeah, was it a W or L? Let us know, chat. What up, Tim and Dan? And hey to everybody. Be sure to like the stream. Yep, Hulk smash the like button. We have not said that in a while, so thanks for reminding us. I'm not sure how many likes we're at. Hopefully we're at 25. Both of us at 25, and that makes 50. Right?
Right.
Doing math. I don't know.
It would.
Yeah. I haven't watched any Bad, but I still need to finish Clone Wars and Rebels. I'm way behind on Star Wars animation, to be honest. Oh dang, man. You'll like them.
Yeah, you should like them. Thanks for agreeing with me, KG. Remember, hop over to Inside the Booth and subscribe if you're not already.
Do it now. NA on Mando. Yeah, we're I did introduce that last week, so let me see here. Let me pull up the document. I'm not sure, Gilbert, if you're lurking around, let us know. I think Gilbert
he
liked
left
both
already.
of them. Yeah.
I do think he said he liked both, so
okay.
Go ahead and give it a win for both of them for him.
Okay, hold on. I will share it because We got to document it. Like, if you don't document that you went to the gym, it never happened. So we're going to document it live on there. So I'll give it. I'll be optimistic this episode. I do feel like we needed the second episode. I really do, because there was a lot of unanswered stuff or a lot of subplots, and nothing really got accomplished. Like, I mean, he found up some like information, and like it was a setup, but I wish they would have just had a little bit, came out with more of a bang, right? Like I felt underwhelmed. I liked it, but I felt underwhelmed. So, let me see. So, put Dan the Law. You gave it a default.
Yeah, I gave it a default. There you go, NA, non-applicable.
So overall W. Then Bad Batch. Let me see. Dan the Law. You gave it a W.
Yeah, I gave it a W. It was decent for this one.
All right, so that's in the books. Like last week, Bad Batch, it was just me and Gilbert, and we both gave it an NA. Like, we didn't hate it, but it was just kind of like, because it was like another filler.
Yeah, it was just another filler for sure. There's been a lot of them for the Bad Batch. Like I said, it was like a team show. You know, just kind of they're all sporadic and they're all their own shows. It's not like they're following something. Sketchy Guy Nevada says he gives it a W. He gives it a win.
There we go.
Which one do you give a win, Sketchy Guy? Mando or Bad Batch?
Let us know.
Or whether Dan's channel. Oh, well, thank
Dan's.
you.
Yep. Check them out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Saying hey to everybody. What's your favorite Star Wars movie? I guess we'll do it real quick. Return of the Jedi.
There's Return of the Jedi. Mine is, gosh, I can't even think of the name of it this second. I'm so tired. Planet Hoth. Empire Strikes Back. Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
That's my favorite. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Let me see. I like Carl Weathers' Showdown at High Noon part of Mando. Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah, High Noon.
Showdown was fun.
Yeah, Gilbert's channel. Thanks, Melvin, for plugging these. I really appreciate it.
Sketch Guy says yes for Mando.
Yes, for Mando.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Empire Strikes Back all day.
What's up,
Yeah.
B12?
Empire Strikes Back all day, baby.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Right there.
B1249.
A dog in is that a cat face or a wolf face? I don't know.
I don't know.
Dog
Let us know.
In a wolf emoji. Wolf.
Dog wolf. Yep.
All
right. So let's. What?
KG says, I like Grief's cloak carrying droids. Yes. The clunking, noisy things. When they went down the stairs.
Yeah. They
Sketchy Guy goes Rogue One, duh. That's his favorite Star Wars movie.
Oh dang.
Not my favorite Star Wars movie. It's kind of anyways, that's another topic for another day.
Yep. I can't really pick a fave. All right, so let's get into our predictions. What do you think is going to happen in episode 2 of season 3?
I have no idea. I sure hope that they just kind of fill in the blanks of episode 1 and let us know what's, kind of fill it in. Let us know what's happening because all this stuff is kind of like, it's all over the place. So,
yeah.
So I really don't have predictions. I just have hopes that they'll, make me understand what I watched on episode 1.
Yeah. Right on. Great thoughts on that.
Thank you.
He's going. You're like, I don't really have anything. Basically.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I guess.
Side Quest City.
Yeah. Side Quest City. That's it. It is. Yeah. But that's true. He's got to get the part for the droid's brain, and then he's got to go to Mandalore. So with the droid. So I guess that's what's going to happen in the next few episodes, right?
Yeah, I think. Okay, I think what they're going to do is get the droid parts first. Unfortunately, I think they're going to do that. I don't think he's going to go straight to Mandalore because I think part of he's getting the droid to help him on Mandalore because
Right,
he
just in
feels
case
like it's
there's
going to be
bad
all
guys
war.
or something.
Yeah, and then he's going to get redeemed and come back to that lady later on. But like when he comes back, what they're kind of setting up is the pirates are going to confront him again, and there's probably Navarro. There's going to probably be a little battle going on. That's what I'm based on what we got, but like I'm sure there'll be some cameos. So
right, and I'm sure since he still has the dark saber, right? So he's going to have to when he gets redeemed and has the dark saber at the same time. Now he's like the leader of the group, must be or something. I don't know, but yeah, interesting.
Yeah, and the thing is, in the trailer, they showed in one of the trailers they showed like an all-out war going on like in one of the trailers. So I don't know if that was a flashback or like actually like going to be in present day.
Right. The one with the lightsabers.
Oh yeah, that scene too. They got
That scene too. They got to throw that in there somewhere. So that might be a flashback. Of the Jedi and stuff. So yeah.
If they go back and redo the last two films and Adam won't reprise his role, will you step in? I would gladly step in the role.
Yes, I would love it, Tim. That would be great.
Yeah, absolutely, I would. Absolutely. I mean, let me see. Do I have any cool Kylo Ren clips? No, I don't. I'll just play this one. Here we go. Do it.
That's great. That's great. Do it. Now, Tim, how tall are you? That's the question.
I am 6'1".
Oh, okay. You're Adam Driver's what, 6'2", 6'3", something like that. So you're not too
6'2".
Yeah, you're not too much shorter than him. So that would work. And not like Harrison Ford's Solo movie. That didn't work.
Oh.
5'8".
Yeah.
And Harrison Ford is 6 foot. So it's like, wait a minute. Mind blown. This guy's way shorter than he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why that bothers me, but I could see it in that movie. But that's.
I think also technically Tamara Morrison that plays Boba Fett, like he wasn't obviously he wasn't the original actor to play it in the OG trilogy. It was actually I forget that it was a different actor, and he was taller than Tamara Morrison too. Like I think a couple inches taller. Because I remember people complaining about that too. He's like Tamara Morrison's like shorter. He's kind of beefier now.
Yeah.
But I can I get your autograph? Yes, I'll send it out. I'll have a fan meetup. Should play Kylo in all the fan films. I would do that.
That would be sweet.
I'll finish what you started. I will. That'd be great. I literally finished what he started. Right.
Did you see Melvin's prediction time there? Some random weirdos will get attacked by a giant frog.
Mando will swoop down and save them. Then he'll shoot some pirates who will get drunk in a shed.
There you go. I love it. That's a good one.
Yeah. Seems plausible. Seems plausible. Hello, and I hope your day is going great.
Hello. Whoever you are, I can't read. I don't want to say it wrong. It's that Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese. Tell us what your name is in English. Thank you.
Yeah. We don't want to get
that could even be like Indian or Hebrew, right? Because they have those weird caricatures too, right?
I like that.
Or Muslim. I like that song. Nice. I don't know what song we're talking about.
I don't know either. Yeah. All right, Star Wars predictions. We kind of said them. Yeah, I guess we're about at the 2 hour mark, so I think we paced this show pretty well. So I guess let's plug what we got going on next, and then get out of this shebanger. So
Okay, me. Here at Inside the Booth, we will have Tuesday night at 9 p.m. We're going to be reviewing the movie R.I.P.D. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but that's a Netflix movie, and I just thought it would be fun to do with Ryan Reynolds.
nice.
So that's what's next here at Inside the Booth. But don't forget, every Sunday, 9 p.m., every Tuesday, 9 p.m. I should say, for this month, every Sunday at 8:30 p.m., because we're going to be doing this more often. Every Sunday will be this, the Booth of Tim's.
Oh yeah,
with Tim's Talk, and yeah, and that's it.
I guess it's
You're on
Japanese.
Inside the Booth. It's Japanese.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to think. 1 second. Japanese. Hello, my love. Got you. People are
So-
speaking all multi-languages here. Awesome. Yeah. Let me just move into this. Yeah, so we'll be back on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. The dual stream, the Knights of Tim. I might make a new intro or something, or like a shorter intro. I'll see what I can do, or maybe I'll ask someone to put our heads on. Like, I don't know how to do that, like in editing, but where you can put people's heads on, like the Knights of Ren, like put your head and my head on.
Right.
Yeah,
That'd
no,
be fun.
R2 knows how to do that, and
It's like an
JT
app or something. I
Oh, it's
forget.
an app.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'll see what app it is, and I'll send it to you. Tell you.
Gotcha. Yeah, that'd be cool. So yeah, I'll be back 8:30 p.m. ET on Sunday, and I think what comes out? Does Scream come out? I think Scream comes out this week. I'll have to look. I saw the movie Creed. Highly recommend it. I didn't do a review on it. Maybe I still will, but I thought it was fantastic.
Hmm.
Next level action, like the way they shot action, a lot of anime vibes in it. This feels like a Creed movie. Like, Michael B. Jordan is a star. Jonathan Majors, Tessa Thompson, a lot of good actors in there. But anyways, we're gonna start covering a little bit more content. Again, we got to get those watch hours up. I think we're around like
Yeah.
1,500-ish. So more edited videos, more shorts, more cosplay, and I think that about wraps it up. What's going on here? Oh, 65.
65,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I am going to see that. Those trailers look really good. See, comes out. What's the boy? Yep. I see a duck next to an egg. What'd you do?
I'd say ignore it.
Yep. Star Wars, guys. Star Wars.
That's right.
All right.
So
I
that's
do want
it.
to thank everyone. Thanks, Gilbert, that was here earlier.
Mhm.
We'll definitely get him back again when he's at home, not using hotel internet, and we'll
Right.
continue to get like other guests as well. And then I want to thank everyone that was in the chat. I appreciate you all.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Got a sub. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Melvin was here. Appion. Let me see. I know Kathy Skywalker, KG, Sketchy Guy, Nevada. Who else? There's a lot. Rhea was here. Polly from Latino Slant was here. Inside the Booth was here. Badach. Let me see. Atomic Ranger 76. Dempsey, Pod Racing Palpatine. Anyone else I missed? Dempsey. Appreciate you all. And I think with that.
And all my guys over on Inside the Booth, make sure you go over to Tim's Talks and subscribe to his channel. And I think somebody, yours is in the description below as well, right? So
Yeah.
So go into the description below, go over, subscribe to his channel, because we're going to be doing this every Sunday for at least a month. So yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks.
All right, and then like, share, subscribe, comment below your thoughts on the stream, your thoughts on Mandalorian. Are you excited thus far? Your thoughts on Bad Batch thus far? Are you still watching it? Let us know in the comments. Let us know you were. Really appreciate it. And with that being said, hey, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.
Where we're going, we don't need